all the way from New York. And they utilizes a very specific kind of audience interaction. So please put your hands together for Bird and Friend Cosmic Unity! What's up, everybody? I'm Bird. This show is called Bird and Friends Cosmic Unity. And in it, I create the improv show with the audience. So that's everybody watching right now in this very moment. Yeah, right? What that means is that at any time, if you feel inspired to jump into the show that's happening, feel free to follow that inspiration. Jump in, and then I'll try and make it work. That's what I do. I've done this show. This is my 106th time doing this show. Thank you. It's completely different every time I do it. So different every time I do it. But I've picked up on a couple things. One thing is that when there is a little bit of love in the air, that tends to make the show go a little better. And when I say love in the air, all I mean by that is just a longing to make someone else a part of yourself. Believing in the possibility to become something more by the power of community and inclusion. That's all that I mean by love. And if you feel that, could you just give me like a cheer? Yes! Because seriously, I've loved being here in Salt Lake. I felt nothing but love from so many people that I've met all weekend long. So I feel like I'm in a great place for this show. That said, I just have a couple of questions for the audience. If you've done improv comedy before, could you yell? Makes sense, it's an improv festival. However, if you've never done improv comedy ever, could you yell and cheer? Yeah, all right. I asked that question because I especially encourage non-improvisers to jump on stage. Because in my opinion, there really are no non-improvisers. I think that improv is really just adults playing pretend. That's all it really is. It's nothing more than that. That's just for people who've never done improv before. Keep that in mind. It's just adults playing pretend. At least the way I do it, that's all it is. What else do I want to ask? Oh, if I've never have ever done improv comedy ever with you, could you raise your hand? If I've never done it. I think that's pretty much everyone in this room. Follow-up question. If you have your hand up, and I have never, ever met you in my life, could just one person join me on stage? And whoever that one person is, can we cheer for them? Yeah, sweet. What did you just say?
I just said I thought that was such a cool idea. I wanted to get up and perform with you because that's so cool.
Amazing! I judge by your badge you've done improv before.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I love it.
Is that okay?
It's totally fine. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. But I'm glad you came up with such enthusiasm.
Yeah.
What was your name? Brant. Cool. I'm Bird. Brant, question for you.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you cool doing a little bit of improv comedy with me?
Absolutely.
Yeah! The hardest part of my show. But here's the thing, Brant. If you want to sit down at any time, like if you're not feeling it, feel free to sit down.
Okay.
I don't care. I want you to feel safe and secure. That being said, now that Brant is on stage, if you feel that you want to jump on stage, you can. I just wanted Brant to come on to show you all that it's cool. It's cool, right? Is it cool?
Yeah, it was hard because I didn't want to be that guy. But.
Yeah, there's nothing. Well, once the show starts, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're jumping on stage already? Cool.
I thought the seat was better over here.
Take it, that's fine. Yeah, I love it. What is your name? Greg, cool. Give it for Greg. The last thing I'm going to mention is that at times I might yell out little stage directions here or there. If you sit down as a result of that stage direction, that's not a judgment on you. That's just to keep the pace of the show going. You can always jump right back on.
Totally fine. And
the last thing for Brent and I to get started, can I get a non-geographic location from this side of the audience? And when I say non-geographic, just for non-improvisers, I mean like a library as opposed to Arkansas. All right, so I'm going to start from this side. Laundromat? Cool. Now I want to get one from the middle over here. Right here. Volcano? Cool. So I heard laundromat, volcano, and then from this side of the audience, can I get summer camp? Cool. All right, Brant, I'm going to leave it to you. Between a volcano, summer camp, or a laundromat, which one of those worlds would you want to play in?
You know, initially volcano sounded fun, but laundromat just calling to me.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, laundromat it is. So again, maybe give Brett and I a little bit of time to get started, and I mean you're on stage now too, so give us all three a bit of time to get started. But yeah, if you feel inclined to jump in at any time, feel free to follow that inspiration, and we'll roll with it. Cool. And then can we get the lights down and the lights back up from the deck to get the show started? Like the stage lights too. Is that possible? Everything off, and then when the lights come back on, we'll start. When the stage lights come back on.
Hi. I'm sorry. My name's Brett, and I've seen you here before. I really like the way that you do your thing.
Well, I just come on here on Sundays and I do my laundry and it's just my Sunday routine. I appreciate you saying that, son.
Yeah, I've been watching you for a couple weeks now, and I just really like the way that I just feel like you have so much experience, like you have a lot going on, and I'd love to sit down and just take
Yeah, I'm at the mat. Bring the drugs here.
So for a second, we're going to cut to the guy on the phone who just said, we got the drugs. We cut to him real quick, so you can go upstairs just for a second. And then the guy who's on the phone, yeah, we got the drugs. He walks to the back of the laundromat, so you can leave the stage for a second too. He walks to the back of the laundromat, but you know why? Because he's the guy he was talking to. That's where you fit in, sir. So you guys walk together right here. So right here. So you meet. So you two are like doing. You're like actually partners, and the drug deal guy is coming, but you guys are partnered up, right?
Hey man, yeah. So the thing was, I washed my drugs up with my underwear.
Well, you got any more back in the car, or what?
You know, the thing
they're coming.
is,
They're gonna want the drugs. I mean, they're gonna be a little bit upset if they don't have anything to.
Well, the thing is, this is why I don't wash my wet lady's underwear. Because I left them in there with hers, and I think my dog might have ate them because he has a problem.
Well, someone's gonna have to watch that dog for when it goes.
He's gone.
It's coming out the dog's gone.
He's pretty gone. He ran away, and he won't stop running. Oh shit!
It looks like the dog did one more than just.
Well, you know what? That's not my dog.
We cut back into the laundromat, so you guys can leave the stage for a second. And we're unaware of all that happened. I got to clarify something. Did you wash the drugs as well, or did the dog eat them?
Oh, I know. I want my other one's drugs.
So there's two sets of drugs.
Yeah, there's two sets.
So one got washed and the other the dog ate. Just making sure. Thank you.
Yeah,
We've been watching, man.
I don't have a role model yet. And I was thinking that since you look like you have a lot of life experience, maybe I could take you to lunch sometime and you could tell me all about, like ways to be good at life.
Oh, I don't know how much an old lady like me knows about being good at life.
Oh, well.
Just have kindness in your heart, and then the rest will fall into place. Is this a syringe? How did that get into my laundry?
Yeah, that does look like a syringe.
Oh fuck, that's mine.
Oh.
Hello again.
Filbert! I thought I told you I am coming to this laundromat, and you and I, things between us are done.
Gotta wash my drugs somewhere.
That's exactly why you and I didn't work, because of your problem.
Not a problem. problem if I don't admit it.
Hey man, those are my lady's underwear.
I stole them fair and square.
So this is it? You're hanging out with hooligans and stealing ladies' underwear now? Phil Bird?
Like my brothers now.
What's that?
I'm sorry, I'm cutting, but you said something about it's not a problem if you don't admit it. Is that a life philosophy?
You don't want to take life philosophy from this man.
No.
He took me on 4 dates. And each time he expected me to pay.
He looks significantly younger than you. Is that?
Just accept the things you cannot change.
And that's good advice. You actually see there's a tattoo on his neck that says that. Just accept the things you cannot change.
So, do you write all your your life mottos on your body?
I'm not tonguing, no.
So if I can't see, do you mind writing it on there for me?
So this guy actually decides to take this guy for a ride in his car. We're gonna leave the laundromat just for a second. And so wait, no, I want you two on stage. And then so you two are.
Are we in England or?
No, we're in the U.S. We're in the U.S. Let's just say we're in Salt Lake City. That's cool. And you're trying to get life advice from this guy right here. And I'm not in the scene.
Yeah. So how common is it to have noises coming from the back of your truck?
What's the question again?
Oh, I just noticed there was a lot of noises coming from the back of your car, like banging. I was just wondering what that was.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about banging noises from the car trunk.
For some reason, this car has
That's a lot of
We're
gears.
really high up. I'm pretty sure this is a semi.
Oh my gosh!
This is all normal. This is not weird. That's just like scenery as you're driving. That's all that is. Nobody freak out. It's cool. It's cool.
So the life question. Please.
Oh, well. See,
Oh, he also mentioned he heard like banging in the back of the truck. Right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I.
That's the dog.
Oh, you have a dog? I'd love to see it. Can we see it?
Yeah, my dog has short hair.
So as this drive is taking place, we cut back to the laundromat. And get the hand of it. We're doing Filbert now. Doing our laundry. Right? Yeah, you come back up there. Yeah. I don't know if I can accept you back, Filbert.
But here I am.
Here you are.
I found you on Facebook. You didn't confirm the friend request.
Why should I confirm your friend request? Huh?
I want to reconcile
Reconcile what?
our partnership.
I'm just here to show that it's cool for women to come up on stage.
As a man, jumps
You
on
can stay
stage.
on stage. You can absolutely set it. You just can't sit. Equal rights. No chairs. No chairs.
Also, this is Bernice. She's like the owner of the laundromat. So she's like kind of just watching all of this.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is a gentleman's laundromat.
Young man!
And thank you for the request. I appreciate that.
Oh yes, of course.
Can I just get all the ladies into the laundromat? Just to show that it's cool for them. What did I hear again?
Do I cut that?
No! Later! We zoom in through that camera lens and we zoom out from the camera lens and everyone sees the stage for a second. And let's say there are at least 2 females, like actual females, watching the TV. And you are watching the TV.
I swear to fucking God. Chairs, thank you.
Watch the content. Well, we got a standing TV. We gotta use it sometime.
Mrs. Gertrude and Mrs. Gertrude's friend, is there anything more that you will need from me? Any type of service?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tea.
Right away. And careful, the chair bandit is striking everywhere.
We
No
got
house is safe from them.
Chair bandit on TV.
Oh, I've heard about the chair bandit. And the women storming the laundromat. What is this world coming to?
I don't know, but I think we need to find that chair bandit. I'm not sure how much longer I can stand.
You have to keep standing.
It's the hills.
Oh, right here!
He's in the hospital now, so we cut to him in the hospital just for a second. He's in the hospital. No! But you're hurt on a chair.
I'll be on the ground.
Wait. Be on a chair, but like suffering. You hate being on a chair. So that's like, there you go. It's just something to rest on, boy.
Why are we in a queen? Why a queen bed?
Well, that's how this hospital works. They put patients in queen beds. I don't know.
Fucking late-stage capitalism bullshit.
Hey, you're that chair bandit. Well,
Yeah, I am the chair bandit.
You're hurt. What happened?
A bunch of women realize their full potential. Never again.
and as you leave for a second, a couple females come in as nurses, but anyone can be a nurse. But they we're both.
No! Not women nurses! Not empowered females. No! Don't you help me! You let me die! You let me die like a man! No! No!
That's mine.
I heard my father was in this hospital. Oh my God, he's dead.
Time of death was 7:50 p.m.
Minutes?
He deserved it.
Well, I'm sure he did. I just came to tell him that I'd found new mentors and that I wasn't going to take chairs from people and treat women orderly anymore. And I guess it's all been solved. Thank you to all the women. in the room.
As he's giving that speech, as he's saying that, he comes downstage and he gives this speech to all women and how they're great. And really projective.
And I just want to say one more thing to all you women
That's me.
who've been told that you don't belong in laundromats. Well, you do belong in laundromats. Kitchens and houses everywhere.
and be a good man. And that's our show! Oh my God! Holy hey, oh my God! That is wild! Thank you, seriously, thank you all. Everyone who jumped on. Everything weirdly worked out in a fun way. I just want to say real quickly, I think improv comedy is an art form that is a true portal into the power of play, and I think through play is where we find love and connection. So thank you so much for trusting me. And all that love and kindness as much as you can. Seriously, thank you all for trusting me, and I loved playing with everyone who jumped on, and thank you for all your warm, kind support. Thank you so much.